Hey EG fans, today I'm here with Sonicfox to talk about all things Pride.
Yo, yo.
Sonicfox, how are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. Feeling well. Just a little tired like before, but doing all right.
Nice. So my first question is, what is your first memory of feeling proud of yourself?
My very first memory of feeling proud of myself was in high school. I joined a DSA meeting called Gay Straight Alliance meeting, and I really got to explore myself, and like all the things that I always thought about myself were always inaccurate, and I learned how to just pretty much be a better person that way, and really I had this cathartic feeling of like being able to finally start exploring myself and really start being myself, and it was like a big thing being lifted off my chest.
Do you feel like that experience gave you a lot of confidence?
Yes, I thoroughly believe that my experiences in high school with my friends and family that I've helped with allowed me to be who I am today.
Why is it important to celebrate yourself?
I believe it's really important to celebrate yourself because you should always you should never let somebody put you down for ever liking the things that you like or being the things that you are, right? A lot of times in the world, you see a lot of people get oppressed for simply things that are out of their control, and I think that's really silly. So by having pride in who you are, no one can take that power away from you because at the end of the day, you love yourself, and nobody can stop you.
That's such a powerful statement. Love in yourself, preventing other people from taking that away from you. That's so powerful. What obstacles do you feel shaped you into the person you are today?
A lot of obstacles have to do with just growing up with black essentially, and also growing up with being gay. You take a family that you felt didn't initially was super against that, and just growing up in the times are much different today, but growing up in early 2000s, you didn't want to be labeled as gay or anything like that because you just got a lot more slurs added on top of you. You got bullied a lot. But I said to myself one day that I will never let somebody ever make me feel bad for being who I am, and ever again. And to this day, I hold that very true to myself.
How old were you when you decided that? How old were you when you told yourself that?
I had to have been around 16 or 17, I think. I think I was 17, I believe, when I said I was going to start really being myself and nobody's going to stop me.
Man, I wish I could have done that at 16. I didn't come out until I was older, and I definitely I felt like I didn't have a community when I was younger, and so there was nobody to really talk to about being gay and being a woman and being gay. It was just not not something that was ever talked about, and so I applaud you. That's so critically important to give yourself that kind of confidence boost and that self-acceptance at such a young age. So that's amazing. That's amazing. How would you define pride?
Like I said, I would define pride in being able to be happy and be content with yourself and never letting anybody take that away from you. That's pride.
That's a really good definition of pride. That makes me smile. That's a good definition of pride. What keeps you motivated?
What keeps you motivated? Let me think.
What keeps you going?
I guess when I say what keeps me motivated is that the friends and community that I've built by being myself and seeing so many people accept themselves is what keeps me motivated. I noticed that I became an influencer just by simply being myself. And if that's enough for people to start accepting themselves, to really branch out and tell the family, hey, this is me and nobody's going to stop me from being like that, I think that's enough to keep me motivated, even if it's only one person.
I always think to myself, when people become influencers and you have all these followers, I think the people who do it best are the people that always think about everybody individually and not just as a number.
You have to consider that sometimes people don't have the luxury to really experience a lot of their own culture because it's just sometimes the areas that they grow up in aren't as accepting of those cultures. But when you see other people in the public figure, for me example, to being myself, it's enough to power up a lot of younger people and to make them really, really accept themselves. And that still holds true to today. And I'm very glad I can be that person that helps people really, really accept being themselves.
What are you looking forward to?
I don't know. I mean, COVID kind of ruined 2020, so I'm just looking forward to being able to compete again, being able to see my friends again, and just all around have fun.
I'm also hoping we can do that soon. Soon. But everybody wear your masks, stay safe.
Yeah, please wear your masks. The best thing I could tell, like, younger kids, to be honest, is granted, our stories sometimes come from a lot of sadness and sometimes hardships. Don't let that ever get you down to not let you enjoy the things that you do in life or explore yourself. If you find that small group of friends that, or even like if it's 2 or 3 friends that love and support you for who you are and not for things that are out of your control, I promise you, you are set for pretty much like life. I can go on and on about all the hardships and stories that I faced, but if I didn't find those 3 friends that I held on to throughout the entirety of high school and still on towards today, thank God, June, Allie, and Carly, I don't know where I'd be. So I always recommend that don't let anybody ever pretty much get you down for like things that are out of your control. Just find those 3 friends that you are able to be yourself around, and then keep them close, and the rest doesn't matter anymore.
That was a great message. Do you have a message for the EG fans?
EG fans, keep loving you, honestly. Keep being yourself, keep speaking your truths and living your lives, and don't ever let anybody tell you otherwise what you can and can't do.